So you want to know what it's like to be contacted by a demon. Before I get into it, I'd like to recommend a couple YouTube pages. The first one is Oily Stewart, the beautiful and talented Oily Stewart. My dear friend, J.D. Temple's page, From the Light of the Darkness. You can catch me in the messages usually on the weekends. They do a lot of live podcasts, great information. They're both authors, both powerful practitioners, and they speak truth. And they're honest, and I really do enjoy them. So go out and support their pages, and subscribe. Now, let's get into this. What is it like to contact a demon? Now, everybody has their own experiences. These are my experiences, and you can take them at a grain of salt because you might have different experiences yourself. And I definitely recommend having your own experiences. Presence is hot. My skin is on fire. A lot of times when it's an invocation, I hear my voice. I've heard it in an accent. I'll give you some examples of certain situations. I have been possessed. There is one video I just showed you of a possession. Now with that possession, I don't remember anything. I came out of it. I know I had tears. I felt fatigued. And I had this flash of a ritual setup. Whatever, I just kept going on with the ritual. But I knew something happened. And after the ritual was done, the first thing was, man, I hope my fucking video camera captured it. Pulled out the memory card, and I was pleasantly surprised. While I'm going through the video, and I'm watching the possession, I see this ritual again, this ritual setup. I'm thinking, maybe there's something to this. Dreamt about it, I seen it in my dreams. And the next day when I was taking my son out just for a walk around the neighborhood, well, not the neighborhood, my property, I seen it again. And I thought, okay, this was given to me. I need to do this ritual. And I did the ritual. And it was a fucking amazing ritual. It was a different setup. It dealt with 4 spirits. You might call them demons, gods. But yeah, you gotta listen to when a spirit's trying to tell you something. I mean, there's a lot of times when when I started out, I would question if it was just me or the demon talking to me. When I do a ritual, if you notice in some of my videos, you'll see a few books around my circle. Now, one you could call the Book of Shadows. Has writings in it, the rituals that I'm performing. The other book, just a lined piece of paper, line full of lined pieces of paper, with some writing in it that I have written down in the ritual. When I'm being told something, I don't want to forget it. And then I have another book that has blank sheets of paper. And if a sigil is given to me, or if there's something I see that I want to draw right away because I'm scared I'll forget it, I do that. I recommend that. I recommend that you have a pen and a piece of paper ready, just in case that something's being told and you might forget about it, because a lot of things are important that are being told to you. Yeah, that MAGOS possession was let me put it in a way you might understand when I see a possession of myself. It's like going fishing and catching a huge fish and going, fuck yeah, I scored, look at this fish. Now a lot of people might be scared of being possessed, or hearing a spirit speak out of the circle, which has happened to me as well. It's fucking priceless. It's like I caught that big fish. I love it. I think when I first got into magic, black arts, it was my goal to have contact right away. Didn't want anything, just wanted contact. Scary at the starting, but now I have no fear now. When I'm speaking to a demon, or when I see a demon, I try not to have fear. Zozo ritual scared the fuck out of me. And I was possessed. Got that and taped as well. That MAGOS one So fucking crazy. When I came out of it, like, I knew it. Like, tears, blacked out. I have about 5 minutes of footage of me in possession. Just not even really coherent words coming out of it. Abaddon. I heard Abaddon. I did not see him. It was mumbled when he spoke, and it was low. It almost sounded like he was underwater. I caught a few things that he was saying. The important things. When I was in the right, I think I just put blood on the sigil. I don't know if I put it into the fire yet. Not too sure. But I know that I felt something was happening. The air was shifting. I feel vibrations. You got to feel the vibrations. Anyways, I'll get into that, but it was, so I'm there. I feel the vibrations. And this is the only time this has ever happened to me. I felt like on a hot day, and the sun comes out, and you got your shirt off, and like you feel like you're getting crisped. Not like I was in fire, but I was getting burned. And when it was happening, I didn't know how far it was gonna go. Like, honestly, I thought I was actually going to get burned. Like, my skin was fucking legitly on fire. First time it's happened, fucking amazing, and I caught it on video. I think the only demon that I've had trouble with, I'm gonna tell you how I fixed this, was Laraj. Summoning Laraj, and he appears. Then he'll start asking questions, and he always fucks with my head. When I go into a ritual, I'm pretty serious. I like to keep it serious. Sometimes it doesn't go that way. I had this ritual where I was totally fucked up. He was fucking with my head, asking me a million questions, and I just hung in there. And when it was done, he said he would help me, and he laughed. And I caught on. I thought, man, this motherfucker's fucking with me. The next time I went in with him, I didn't let him bother me. I actually kind of laughed about it. And the ritual went really well. What I figured out was, with him, he needed a sense of humor. Different. But I would never have learned that if I didn't call on him again. It's experience, calling on these spirits, and how they interact with you. When I do a ritual and I call in a certain demon, or a god, or a king, or a prince, I will do my altar a little bit different for each spirit. Amodius, I'll give you an example with Amodius. When I set up that last video that I did with that last ritual, I wanted to use a lot of candles. I just went nuts, you know. Every ritual, when I start, I meditate and I open my third eye. It's really important. Anyways, so I don't feel him, and then boom, just whoosh, he's there. And the first thing I hear is, I'm impressed. I was impressed with the setup. Now, when I started out, I think I had 1-2 black handles. And that's fine. You know, a lot of people can't afford all these candles and, you know, to invest all this money. And I think the spirits know that, you know. And I'm not going to tell people how to set up their altars, and I'm not even going to tell you really how to do your own ritual work, because I do believe you should do your own ritual work so you can get your own results. But when I'm going to call in, let's say a king, I want him to feel like a king in my temple. I want him to know that I fucking respect the fact that he's even shown his presence. Just to let you know, the night before I go into a ritual, I meditate on the sigil. I call him, just meditate, consecrate all the candles. I give my temple, let's say if I'm working with Amodius, my temple is for Amodius. I have everything set up. Then the night after, I go into ritual. No stone unturned. That's me. But if you're lighting a candle, if you're lighting a black candle, lighting some incense, sitting back doing a chant, looking around for a fucking demon to show up, and every day you're playing that chant music and maybe just meditating, you know, just got your eyes closed and nothing is happening. You need to learn how to meditate. You need to learn. You don't need to. You do whatever the fuck you want. But if you want the results that I'm getting, you need to learn to open that third eye. I do it every ritual before I even start. Sitting there, opening my third eye. I take my time and sit back and let him speak to me, whoever I'm calling, he or she, because Astaroth comes to me as a girl, as a woman. You might want to know what I see. How does Belial look to me? Let me explain a couple of things. How Belial looks to me, there's a good chance it's not what he's going to look to you. Unless you sit there and stare at pictures of Belial on the internet, drawings that people have made up to say, hey, this is what Belial looks like. Some people, when they see a spirit, that's the way the spirit looks to you, not to everyone else. So I'm not going to tell you what Belial looks like to me. I don't want to influence anybody. That's where I stand on that. And gnosis. I have my own gnosis. My gnosis isn't about saving the world. My gnosis is usually about how to perform better my magic practice. With Azazel, I work with Azazel a lot. And he shows me the blackbirds. He's the one that told me to take my time. He's the one that told me to, before I go into a ritual, have a day before. even 2 days before I go into ritual. Now, that's what's told to me. I'm telling you things that, like, for example, my gnosis on that, on taking your time. People can write a whole fucking book on gnosis. I've seen it. Now, you gotta look at it this way. Do you trust that magician? Or is it a real good fucking story? Is it just all fiction? Maybe he's a real good fiction writer. And now he's saying that he's in the occult and talking to demons. I love reading gnosis, but I don't live on people's gnosis. Here it is. I don't give a fuck what a demon tells you. It's for you. This demon told me something I gotta share it with the world. Okay, maybe I'll share it with you. But do your own gnosis. I have a lot of faults. I'm not good at spelling. I get in trouble sometimes with my sense of humor, being sarcastic. Sometimes I just don't find the words. But I'm a good man. I consider myself a good man. Well, I think I'm a good man. When I go in that circle, I'm not there. That's not me. There's glimpses of me in that circle. But I'm a totally different person. If you call that a person. I am nothing. And I am everything. I am the client. I am the spirit. When I come out of that circle, it's not done. I still can feel remorse and pain. You might not believe in demons. You might be watching this just for the fuck of it. You might not believe in anything. You know, there's a lot of different people out there. I used to judge somebody by the things they had. I was very materialistic. If I had, let's say, a better stereo than my friend, then I was doing better than him. There's people out there that don't have anything, just struggling, not happy with their lives. And then there's some that are just grateful for what they have. You might be following this path. You might be in it for lust, revenge, knowledge, fame, money. I don't know where I'm going to be in a year. I have an idea, but truly, I don't know what's gonna happen to me in a year. But whatever happens, it's gonna be by my hands. I believe in what I want. I worship what I want. I study what I want. I think it's important that everybody take their own path. Be your star. Protect your kingdom, friends.